شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوي پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا
Good evening. Today is Friday, December 20, 2024. I'm Suleiman Talash and you are watching RTA News. The Ministry of Mines and Petroleum says that Engineer Wahidullah Halimi, Deputy Minister of the Ministry, has announced the start of several gas networks for the exploitation of the Tapi project during his visit to Herat province. The Deputy Minister of the Mines and Petroleum inspected the work process of iron ore mines, coal mines and cement project and emphasized the mining should be carried out in a standard manner. He added that the cement project has been contracted with the Gulbahar company and its activities will begin soon. The Ministry of Public Works says that the construction of 14 mosques on the Kabul-Herat highway has begun at a cost of approximately 500 million Afghanis. The spokesperson for the ministry adds that according to the decree of the leader of the Islamic Emirate, 75 mosques are being built along the country's highways. More details in this report.
The efforts of the Islamic Emirate to build mosques along the country's highways. Recently, the Ministry of Public Works said that the construction of 14 mosques has begun along the Kabul-Kandahar highway.
In this series, 6 mosques along the Kabul-Kandahar highway and 8 along the Kandahar-Herat highway have been contracted with various construction companies worth more than 467.7 million Afghanis, and their work is practically underway.
The spokesperson of the ministry adds that according to the decree of the Islamic Emirates leader, a mosque will be built every 70 kilometers of the country's highways.
The Ministry of Public Works plan includes 75 mosques in all cities of Afghanistan. Each mosque has an area of 3 acres and can accommodate 300 male and female worshippers. Separate places are provided for males and females to take ablution and pray.
On the other hand, several residents of the country welcome this action of the Islamic Emirate.
We praise the Islamic Emirate's action, which is worth appreciating. It is good news for all passengers, women, patients and other passengers because it's a necessity. Before, there were no such facilities for worshippers. Today, they build mosques in a location that is a reason of convenience and a training place for our future generation.
This is while, with the Advent Islamic Emirate, special attention has been paid to the construction of mosques in various parts of the country.
The Afghan Red Crescent Society reports providing health services to more than 8,000 people in Kapisa province. According to the society, these services have been provided in the fields of dressings, distribution of medicines to patients, treatment of children with malnutrition, and health treatment over the past month in different parts of the province. Officials of the Ministry of Information and Culture say that since the establishment of the Book Evaluation Commission, they have collected dozens of books that are against Sharia and Islamic values. And in addition, they have prevented the publication of dozens of books that were against Afghan society and national values. Let's see more in this report.
Books train thoughts, and thoughts change the world. But such books are decorated with the beauty of printing and have a long life in society. The Ministry of Information and Culture says that they have collected dozens of books from bookstores that are against Islamic values and hurt the intellectual stability of the people.
The Book Commission operates under the Deputy of Broadcasting for the Ministry of Information and Culture in the country. The basic duty of this commission is to collect and prevent printing books that are against the faith of the people of Afghanistan, against the military policies of the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan, and so on. Whether it is against the minds of the people or the national interest of Afghanistan, make it clear and listen to it.
On the other hand, officials of the academic institutions and local people praise this action of the Ministry of Information and Culture and believe that the development of society is linked to education and books.
A society can progress when there are books and readers of the books. and the books should be in such a forum that is devoted to the existing realities of the society. That is to write to the people, so that it is interesting and people study it.
الإمارات الإسلامية الحمد لله
The Islamic Emirate has worked to prevent the publication of books that are very harmful and collect them from the bookstores. The books are harmful and mislead the youth of the country and the students.
The Book Evaluation Commission operates under the Ministry of Information and Culture with the aim of enriching culture and preventing the publication of inappropriate books in society.
The Ministry of National Defense announced the graduation of 1,000 young officers from the 215th Corps Training Center. The ministry said that these forces have received military training in various sectors. They will do their best to protect Islamic and national values, independence, and the borders of the country. 11 suspects have been arrested in connection with the sale and transportation of drugs from different provinces of the country. The Deputy Minister for Counter-Narcotics of the Ministry of Interior Affairs said that the suspects were arrested by anti-narcotics forces from Laghman, Kapisa, Parwan, Coast, and Farah provinces. According to the deputy, some drugs such as hashish, methamphetamine, and drug tablets were also recovered from the detainees. More than 2,000 farmers in Kandahar province were provided with improved wheat seeds and chemical fertilizers. According to the officials of the Agriculture Department of the province, the aid was distributed by the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations in cooperation with the Agriculture Department to the farmers of the Spin Boldak district of the province. The Ministry of National Defense announced that 11 Russian combat and artillery tanks were repaired and prepared to use by the technical and professional teams of the 207th Al-Farouk Corps. According to the ministry, 59 Russian tanks have been repaired by the technical management in the past 3 years. The Ministry of Interior Affairs announced the arrest of 11 suspects in connection with various criminal offenses from different provinces of the country. According to the ministry, these suspects were arrested in connection with the robbery, murder, and other criminal offenses from Nimroz, Farah, and Herat provinces. The Ministry of Transport and Civil Aviation has suspended the activities of 2 transport companies on the Kabul-Kandahar highway. The ministry said in a statement that the decision was taken following the traffic accident on the Kabul-Kandahar highway in Ghazni province, where more than 100 people were killed and injured in 2 deadly road accidents on the Kabul-Kandahar highway. And the final one is that the National Disaster Management Authority has announced the distribution of nearly 2 million Afghans to almost 100 families in Saripol province. According to them, this assistance has been distributed to 80 needy families, orphans, and returnees in cooperation with the acted organization in an amount of more than 22,000 Afghans. That's all for tonight. Stay with us to stay updated. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.